Alright, so you bought a Quest 2, and you need headphones for it. Of course you do, because the sidebar audio leaves you in a little bit of dismay. Well, if that's something that you're after, there's a headphone, the Sennheiser HD 450 BTs, that I highly recommend. I've actually got 3 pairs of this headphone. I love the squishy sides, the sounds that come out of them. They sound great with all kinds of music. I think the only thing that I don't like about them so much is the port for the cable goes in on the right side, and so it ends up on your head. Put the Quest on for this. Ends up on your head on the right side of the headset, while the connector is on the left, right? So you end up coming out here, going into your, probably down your shirt in the back, because there's a little bit of excess cable, and then coming over here to the side and plugged in. I can show you how that works, but I think the important thing is that these don't conflict with the sidebars. They are noise canceling, which is handy. They are Bluetooth, but don't let that distract you, because at the moment the experimental Bluetooth setting on the Quest 2 isn't great. I wouldn't recommend pairing this right now. I would always use the cable. Now the cable, if I show you, along with the bag that it comes in, it's kind of this tan colored bag. It's also available in black if white isn't your thing. But actually having both models, I quite like the white one, especially how it looks with the Quest. It's just quite, I don't know, new, fresh, what do you want to call it? So on one side you've got a proprietary locking cable. This is important because when you get this, some people have been like, they plug it in and they're wondering why it's falling out. You have to give it a quarter turn and then it's solidly in there. Now after that, it's got USB-C charger. It's got a link for voice bots, for example. I don't use any of them. Up, down on sound, pause, play, that type of thing. Now, the other thing I don't like about the headset is, and I'm talking to you about the stuff I don't like because these are the 2 features. So aside from the cable coming out kind of, as you can see here, a little bit of an awkward angle, aside from that, which actually is fine when you've got a device in your pocket, when you're connecting to the Quest. I'll show you here in a second how that connects. So, what I normally do, now I've got the Elite strap, but you can do this trick also with the other one, is I'll pass it through the bottom, and that way, when it comes up and through, you can get it to connect very nicely to the side of the headset, like that, okay? Now I've got a magnetic connection charger that I also use with the headset, so just ignore that for now. That saves my USB port. Gear.zimtalk5.com, that's gear.zimtalk5.com if you'd like to see any of these product links. Now, once that's in, it just runs nicely along the sidebar. It's obviously white, so it kind of blends in. If you happen to be a content creator as well, looks great for camera. And once you've got it on, then you've got the headphones that can come on and off just fine. Now what you want to do is probably wrap the cable, as I have done, just shove it down your shirt, and then you've got the headphones that come over. Now, aside from, so that's how you end up kind of looking. It's a bit like that. And you play away. Gives you great immersion. The light kind of noise canceling that isn't like as heavy as, let's say, a Bose set is great, so you can kind of really feel absorbed. There's great, even without the noise canceling on, there's really great kind of immersion with these cans. And I love them. I really think that they're fantastic. They're easy to kind of take off for that reason. They're quite flexible, as you can see. They're not too heavily sprung, so they don't hurt your head anyway. And they just work quite well with a whole number of different gadgets. Now, these have become my daily driver. When I'm running around the house, walking outside the house, I'm listening to these connected to my phone. They are collapsible and they travel quite well. They come, as I said, with this little zip pouch bag, which is, it's okay. I would have kind of expected better of Sennheiser, to be honest, especially for the price range. And aside from that, I would just say they're quite rugged. You can throw them about. They don't get nicked up. It's a nice matte surface on them. The only other complaint I think I would have would probably be my third complaint, is the headband is a little bit shy on padding. The one thing I would say is between the older versions and this model, the voice that you hear when you start or stop music and stuff like that has been softened, and it's made this sound a little bit nicer, which is great. But all in all, these are the best pairing that I've found. I'm a big Sennheiser fan, have been. I've owned probably 20 different headsets Got quite a few. My benchmark is the HD 600s, which are an amazing set of headphones, and those need an amp really to drive them well. But these guys, if you're gonna find a headset that does your kind of daily driver for music, you know, you're washing the dishes, you don't want to hear the kids or whatever, these are great, and you want it for immersion, then I can totally recommend the Sennheiser HD 450 BTs. Hashtag not sponsored. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Thank you very much. Hope that was helpful. Again, gear.zimtalk5.com for affiliate links if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks a lot. Cheers. It's a quick flyby.